Hi, I'm Daniel Andrews, owner and creator of AndrewsFootball.com. Now, I was only half right this week on my picks. I was really excited. Then I go ahead and I turn on Monday Night Football and I watch the Patriots missing field goals, kicking way too many field goals. But that's okay. I'm not going to be perfect, but I did nail the Saints. However, you're in luck. This week, I got three really good games for you to go ahead and invest in. First off, I'm going to talk about a game that I'm really surprised at, but Houston's traveling to Denver and they're a 2.5 point dog. I'm a little surprised by this, and my suggestion is that you go ahead and take advantage on this right away. Now, the money line hasn't been released, but I would take the money line. The reason why is that the Denver Broncos are not a good team. They're about a 6, maybe 7 win team. Now, I told you earlier I thought the Houston Texans were an 8, 9 win team. They did lose Will Fuller, but Dante Freeman may be able to come back, and that's important because the Denver Broncos defense does have some holes in it, and I really don't think they're going to be able to stop the run. Reggie Ruby can be a liability in coverage. However, I think you're going to see Chris Harris take DeAndre Hopkins one-on-one almost the whole game. Is that going to eliminate everything? No, it's not. I think this could be a low-scoring game, but I'd really be hard-pressed to see the Denver Broncos beat a good team, even in a rough environment that's a Mile High Stadium or whatever they call it now. I always refer to it as Mile High. So I really like the Texans in the money line just straight up. I think it's going to be a very good, very competitive game. I could see it being a low-scoring game. I also think that this line's going to kind of drop. I think you're going to see action on the Texans. I think people are going to realize that the Denver Broncos shouldn't be a 2.5 point favorite. I could see it dropping to maybe 2, 1.5. My suggestion is you get on the money line now to maximize your winnings, and I'll do another video later in the week to kind of break that down. The second game is a game I like even more, and it's another money line, is the Chargers, fresh off a bye and a win in London, are traveling to Seattle to take on the Seahawks, and they're a 1.5 point dog, and I'm not really understanding this other than that Vegas and the NFL really like Seattle. Yeah, I know they went to Detroit, had a big win against a team that's really up and down, and I'm not really buying into the Seahawks hype. Detroit, to me, is a very up and down team. You don't know really what you're getting from the Lions. I think they made a really smart move picking up Snacks Harrison, but I'm not surprised that they lost against Seahawks, nor am I buying into Seattle even being a playoff team, where the Chargers have a real legitimate chance of winning the AFC. And I know that's ridiculous because they're in second place in the AFC West. And of course, I think New England's the best team in the AFC. I'm sorry, Chiefs fans, but I'm just saying it. This Chargers team's a really good team, and you're fresh off of a bye, so I really like that. Right now, you're getting 1.5. I'm pretty sure that's going to drop. That's why this is another advantage taking a money line. Again, I'm going to do another video later in the week. I'm going to kind of touch base about that. And my third game, in case you don't know it already, and you should because you've been paying attention, and you also should be making some money on the Saints. This is going to be your third straight week to go ahead and put action on the Saints and collect. This is going to be a fun game against the Rams. I mean, just as a football fan, I'm excited to watch this game. But the Saints are a 1.5 point favorite at home. Now, unlike the other two games where I think you should jump on the money line immediately, I think you should wait on this. I think there's going to be heavy action on the Rams, and I think it's going to be. I think it might even push a pick 'em later on in the week. I don't think there's going to be huge action on the Rams because I think most people feel that on even field the Rams are a better team right now. They're a 1.5 point better. They would be 1.5 point favorites on neutral ground. I think it's going to jump up to 2, maybe even 2.5. People love the Rams right now, but I really think Seattle. I'm sorry. Wow, sorry. I really think New Orleans is the better team right now. So my advice to you is to go ahead and hold off a little bit because I think that 1.5 is going to drop. You may be able to get a pick 'em, and in that case, I really don't think the Rams are going to be favored in this game, but you may be able to get to a pick 'em. To be honest, 1.5 pick 'em. It's really not going to matter. I was really surprised the over-under is going to be 60.5. That's a very high number. I expect that to drop because I've been covering teams for a while. As far as the NFL is concerned, I'm very surprised to see a line that high. But I don't really advise the over-under on that just because these offenses are so explosive, but that's just too high of a number. So I advise staying away on that. Now, if you haven't already, there's this little button there on the side. There you look in the corner and BAM! Hit that button. Become one of the greatest people on planet Earth. And later on this week, I'm going to have another video with some fantastic advice. If you have questions, I got answers. And until next time.